You were gracious enough to share your stage with me. Now I'm sharing mine with you. Can you get it started for us?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for SportsCenter's top 10 plays. Yes!
Gerard, can you just keep on talking? Just keep on talking. You sound so good.
Playing for keeps in theaters now.
One assist shy from a triple-double in this one, but the Knicks win by 20.
We're looking everywhere for top plays. This is from Corey Von Carton. Thank you, Corey. Daniel Skinner, Jacksonville College and Tyler Junior College. And Skinner is a winner. Wow. And that's number 1.
SportsCenter's Top 10, brought to you by the 2013 Mazda CX-5.
Well, take a look at this. A Jacksonville College basketball player is featured on ESPN for a slam dunk during a game Wednesday.
Jaguars sophomore Daniel Skinner reportedly jumped, look at that, inside the free throw line to make the shot. It was on SportsCenter's Top 10. They were playing, as you see there, Tyler Junior College at the time.
Eric has already left, but I was going to ask him, you know, since he was a former college basketball player, if he could do that.
Yeah, I'm sure he would say yes.
He probably so. We'll see.
On the Twitter, tweet us at ESPN News, and if you see a play that makes you get up off your seat, let us know. Hashtag that bad boy. No, he didn't. And tune into the show daily at 11 Eastern to see if it made the cut.
No, he didn't.
Speaking of no, he didn't, here's Daniel Skinner taken off from the foul line. What?
I'm up out my seat.
He literally is up out his seat, and that play is ridiculous.
And the numbers will never lie.
All right, the number for Daniel Skinner is 15. Skinner was airborne for 15 feet, dunking from the free throw line against Tyler Junior College. Jalen, that better than Jordan?
Not better than Jordan, but it's a big-time move by the high schooler, and I like that he's rocking number 5.
Real. He had that wire they use in the movies where they flying across the air. That's not real.
I'm going to tell you what, I think it is better than Jordan. You know why? Because he did it in traffic. There were some people around him. I'm not saying, I'm just saying he did it in a game. I'm just saying is all. All right, numbers never lie. Thanks for watching. Weekdays, 2 p.m. Eastern, ESPN2. For Jalen and Hugh, I'm Don. Have a great weekend. See ya.
Does it diminish Michael Jordan that some guy did the free throw line dunk during a junior college game?
This is amazing video because I think this is the greatest evidence yet that we have that athletes are bigger, stronger, and faster than they were 15 and 20 years ago. When Michael Jordan did this, running 100 feet, 100 feet with the ball and no defense, nothing around him. When Michael Jordan did this, it became his signature, became his logo. Now we go out to Jacksonville College, where a guy is not doing this with a 100-yard head start, and he's doing it with defenders around him. Let's look. I mean, that's crazy. That is crazy. That guy should be proud of himself. Now, wait a minute. Those are 2 lines on that free throw line. What is that? That's sketchy. That's sketchy. There are 2 lines on that free throw line, but I don't even want to concentrate on the dunk portion of this. You know what I want to concentrate on? The guy taking the charge who looks like he was pulled off of the court by some sort of movie effect rope that just pulled him off. Watch the guy here taking the charge successfully on this play. Can we celebrate him?
Well, I mean, the ref blew the call right there.
Well, he didn't blow the call. He called the charge.
Well,
he took away the dunk.
That's right.
But I feel like he should have gotten the charge. That tiny little guy should have gotten the charge. And you know why? Because that little guy had the bravery to stand right there in the middle of the key and take a face full of purple groin for his team. That guy deserves that call because he goes home and he's got purple smear on his face from the purple groin.
Wasn't that the Prince son? Purple groin?
Purple groin, purple groin.
Purple groin.
It was a Prince song.
And this is Daniel Skinner, and that's him taking off from the foul line. What?
That's silly.
That is just silly. I don't even understand what I'm seeing right now.
I want to be like Mike.
Does he have wings? How'd that happen?
Well, for one night, one East Texas basketball player topped LeBron James. Coleman Swartz went to Jacksonville, where an amazing dunk took second to no one and put Jacksonville College on the map.
Daniel Skinner didn't know it, but with one play, he put Jacksonville College on the national stage.
You always read about people in their 15 minutes of fame.
Jump from the free throw line.
Skinner's dunk against Tyler Junior College last Thursday pulled them out of their seats.
But everybody went crazy.
But that was just the beginning.
One of my former players had submitted it, and he happened to be at the game. He texted me, he says, "Coach, I just sent that into SportsCenter." I said, "Well, so did I."
And wouldn't you know, the very next night, there he was, owner of the #1 play in the country.
School had went crazy. Everybody was jumping on me, jumping on my niggas. I couldn't even get up off the floor. I was signing autographs, taking pictures. It's the life.
I mean, the entire campus is just, it was like a mosh pit.
Now, the ironic part about Daniel's play is that, yes, it made it to #1 in the country, but the play didn't even count. You see, Daniel was called for an offensive foul, so the points came off the board. But despite that, the impact of that play has been as big as ever.
He can have that charge for the day. I take ESPN any day.
It's the most talked about non-basket play that I've ever seen.
But plenty of others have. In less than a week, Skinner's dunk has been seen more than 700,000 times on YouTube.
It does allow a national spotlight to happen to our college, and it's just neat to be a part of it.
And Daniel's 15 minutes of fame, not over yet.
Well, I never thought it would make it this big. We're viral now.
This one didn't count, and here we are. We're still talking about how majestic it is.
In Jacksonville, Coleman Swartz, KLTV 7 Sports.
Yeah, that play was #1. LeBron James was #2.
Is it legal to fly in basketball now? Because it looks like he actually took off a little bit there. There was some lift, I think.
It was pretty remarkable.
Wow.
But yeah, you're on SportsCenter. I don't care. Any time
what
in your
age,
life,
where you're
if you're the
from,
number, yeah, that's pretty cool.
You've made it. What's going on in the world?
Double, Knicks won.
And #1, Corey Von Carden hooked us up with this one. Jacksonville College and Tyler Junior College. That is Daniel Skinner. Free throw line. Just so you can see it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, and he got there. And threw it down, and that's #1.
SportsCenter's Top 10.